Lost and confused, all you can do is connect through people's heads. In this game, you sync with people's minds using the mysterious Neurolinker technology, diving into their memories to uncover their stories. Each patient has a tale to tell, and it's up to you to piece together what happened to them. The story of this game surrounds this so-called Neurolinker. The game begins in a stark, empty room, devoid of exits or anything at all. Except for one, a person lying on a table. Clicking on the person's head, we are now synced with them. This individual has no name, no identity. As you explore, it becomes clear that we're in a hospital. And soon, we find our first Neuralink patient, Ron Vache. There's a message on the computer stating that Ron was unwell after the Neuralink implant from yesterday. We clicked on his lifeless body and bam! We get to see all of their information, Ron Vache, Neuralink ID, blah blah blah, to sync with them. We solve a minigame establishing a connection. Now we're seeing the world through Ron's eyes. At our apartment, we find a note from our wife or Ron's wife who left for a wedding, leaving us a meal. It seemed that we or Ron went through the Neuralink surgery. But why? Why on earth did Ron need to do that? While eating our food, we went to check on our bedroom. There was nothing much but a message to Dr. Zyke, and suddenly the door mysteriously closed on us. Back on our way to enjoy our meal and watch TV, a knock came from the basement. And you're telling me Ron doesn't even know what's in their own basement? We eventually fell asleep watching a black screen, and then the basement door mysteriously opened. We take our chances and went to investigate. Apparently, our basement has like 2 floors somehow. At the bottom, we saw someone taking a peek at us. Then we came to realization that someone was living down there. The basement holds unsettling notes. Here's what they say. Day 3, we are what? We are who you make us to be. We are purely your imagination. Day 5. You find yourself running around, running, a lot of running, but you can't outrun your mind. Neuralink report. Am I your greatest fear? I should be. After all, I'm inside your head. We link your mind to the real world. After reading all that, we came to realize it was a hallucination. We need to get back to the house immediately. As the knocks grow louder, our connection with Ron is abruptly severed. On our way to the next patient, we found disturbing documents about the Neurolinker. Supply of 200 Neuralinkers, untested, uncertified. Implanting Neuralinkers has a fatality rate of 98%. We then came across an odd vending machine with one of the foods spelled wrong. We find a notice board with 2 notes. Complications arose instantly after implant. Blood clotting and seizures. Deceased after 8 hours. Dr. Zyke is doing some really bad stuff, huh? The other note was way more interesting. Incident number 57. Lab Delta shut down. Investigation concluded that subject exited the world through Neurolinker. How the hell? Hey, we found our next patient. I think they are suicidal. Subject, Max Weller. His story unfolds at a train station. Walking forward, we see a man in the distance, disappearing after the train passes by. But the train didn't stop here. Why? We discover eerie messages and a disturbing truth. The train only stops when it hits something. Upon reading that note, we realized that it was a hallucination. Or is it? So we jumped down to stop the train. The train only stops when hitting something. Is that why Max is constantly smashing his head against the wall? I guess the Neurolinker controls all of us, huh? Finally, the last patient, but there is an important message on the computer. We need to shut it down, it is corrupting us. We're practically robots once we're linked. And we have her self-report and it is chilling. Feels like an out-of-body experience. Doesn't feel like I'm human anymore. Maya Shill. Seems like we're here for the Neuralink data. Is Maya one of the employees? We cut open the locked building, now we just have to find the core of the Neurolinker. Walking around, we found another one of those messages. Neurolinker running? I think it's time we get out of here. Trying to go back to where we came from, the whole thing glitched, and we lost all the connections, and that's where it ends. What do you guys think really happened?